The Obama administration has been very, very troubling about all of these issues. Remember that President Obama in 2008 campaigned on a transparency and openness in government. I wrote a piece, I think I'm the first national journalist who wrote a highly critical piece of President Obama 9 days after he took office about the simple matter of calling the White House press office, and I've been calling White House press offices back to Nixon, and I just asked the first person who answered the phone, you know, what's your name? And immediately was, what do you want that for? And I literally had people hang up. They wouldn't say who they were. I mean, you don't know if you're talking to a secretary, an intern, or a press secretary, or somebody walked by and picked up a telephone. And since then, I and many other journalists have observed that this administration, despite its public rhetoric, has repeatedly and continually been very difficult to deal with. I rate them worse than the Bush administration, and every single story that I wrote at the New York Times, with one exception, had Bush people on the record by name, rank, and serial number. So this is a very troubling aspect of this administration. It is hostile to the news media. It seems to have an attitude that if they don't like the question, they don't have to answer it. And it makes it very difficult and cumbersome to get responses from them. They're behaving much more like a corporation than like the people's government.